Okay, we're here at gotomath.com. Click on the calculus. Let's go down to concavity and the second derivative test. And we're going to be doing 5-1. Okay, so it says find the concavity of the graph. Here's the function and our graph that goes along with the function. Alright, so as you can see here in this graph, 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe, and it looks to me like it's concave down. Okay, but we'll want to show that mathematically. So let's go over to the whiteboard and write this out. We have f of x is equal to the square root of x minus 4 minus 3. I do believe. Check that. Yep. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is get it out of this radical form and into exponential form so we can take the derivative of it. So we have x minus 4 raised to the half power. Right. Now what we'll want to do is take the derivative. Subtracting 1 from the exponent, that leaves us with a negative a half. And of course the derivative of a constant is 0. And I guess I should have noted that we take the derivative of what's in parentheses here and bring it out, but the derivative of x is just 1, so we don't have to do anything with that. So now let's take the second derivative, bring the negative half out front, so we end up with a negative fourth. Right, half times half. Rewrite what's in parentheses, subtracting 1, we end up with negative 3 halves. Okay, and then of course take the derivative of the inside, bring it out, but the derivative of the inside is just 1. Alright, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and rewrite this with positive exponents. 4 to the 3 halves, and of course don't forget that 4 out here. Okay. Alright, so this is f double prime of x. Now, what makes the numerator 0? Well, nothing. There's nothing you can plug in to get 0 in the numerator, but what makes the denominator 0? And that is 4. Right, so x is equal to 4, because when you plug 4 in you get 0. Now we're going to need to know that. Okay. Let's go ahead now and plot that right here on the number line. Okay. Now remember what the domain of this function is right here. Okay, you can't have negatives. You can't have negatives under the radical, under this particular radical right here. So it's going to have to be everything greater than or equal to 4 is the domain, right? So the domain of f of x is from 4 to infinity. So we have to know that, okay? Because when we do a test point over here, well, we can't use a test point that's to the left of 4, so we'll have to use anything to the right of 4. So let's use 5 as our test point. So f double prime of 5, and all we care if it's a positive or a negative. Well, if we plug it in down here, we're going to get a positive number, but we have this minus sign right here, so we end up with a negative. Okay, so that means it's going to be concave down from 4 to infinity. Right, from 4 to infinity, but we can't use 4, so that's the reason it's an open parentheses. From 4 to infinity, it's concave down. Right, so let's move over to the web page, web app, whatever you want to call it. Right, so 4 to infinity, it's concave down. Of course, we could see that by just looking at the graph. Well, come on by, leave me a message, and maybe you'll speak with me there. All right, bye.